Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi instructed to count the number of prisoners in death and to study their cases in preparation for the release of a batch of them ahead of Eid al-Fitr. President al-Sisi ordered to boost the efforts of the National Committee for establishing an integrated vision to reduce the number of indebtors and limit the phenomenon of fines. The head of the state also urged setting regulations to deal with the issue through free actions within the framework of the presidential initiative Egypt Without Debtors. The president's directives came during a meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Social Solidarity Dr. Naveen Al-Qabbaj on Sunday. During the meeting, Al-Qabbaj reviewed the latest achievements of the committee in limiting the numbers of debtors across the country, across the country's provinces, and to provide awareness and financial advice, as well as safe mechanisms for easy lending and extending the umbrella of social protection programs for eligible families of debtors. The meeting also tackled a presentation for the work of civil society organizations during the past years in Upper Egypt and their future plans for developing several sectors, particularly the digital transformation and information management systems. Meanwhile, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi also held another meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and a number of ministers, as well as the President of the National Council for Women, Dr. Maya Morsi. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said the meeting followed up on the national program for women community leaders and the latest updates of the Developing Egyptian Family National Project. During the meeting, President al-Sisi directed to enhance the role of civil communities and means of coordination between them and the Pioneer Women System regarding their significance and important feedback in the society. Meanwhile, the President ordered to continue cooperation between the concerned parties to boost the project of developing the Egyptian family in preparation for the launch of its first phase. Sisi also instructed to hold a periodical evaluation for the project's outcomes with the aim of achieving the utmost goals in all its coming phases. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli stressed the importance of the green hydrogen projects, pointing out to President al-Sisi's directives to accelerate the activation of the MOUs in the fields of production and exportation of green hydrogen. Madbouli reiterated that the state is adopting new plans to encourage foreign investments in this domain, including additional incentives, and upgrade the energy strategy to include green hydrogen to become a regional hub for new and renewable energy. This came during the premier meeting with a number of ministers on Sunday. The meeting reviewed measures of expanding energy sources in Egypt and enlarged the benefit of them within Egypt's presidency of the upcoming COP27 next November. Within the framework of the coordination for the COP27, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry holds talks with his Spanish counterpart José Manuel during his visit to Madrid. In a statement issued by the ministry, Shoukry will meet the Spanish king also and a number of high-ranking Spanish officials, including the Minister of Environmental Transformation. The visit of Egypt's top diplomat aims at fostering economic cooperation and encouraging more Spanish investments in Egypt as well as boosting bilateral ties in various domains. The Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Al-Imam Al-Akbar, Sheikh Ahmed Al-Tayyib, held a phone call with Pope Tawadros II, the head of the Coptic Orthodox Church, to congratulate him on Easter. He wished Christians in Egypt and around the world happy returns and said Al-Azhar values ties between Muslims and Christians in Egypt. He also said that such ties embody true unity and brotherhood that will remain unwavering in the face of different challenges. For his part, the Pope expressed appreciation and gratitude for the call and the continued renewal of warm ties bringing together the national fabric and for their relationship with Al-Azhar scholars.